There you see now how all your so-called power counts for absolutely nothing. How your entire empire of destruction comes crashing down, all because of one little cherry. One little.
Hey, it's July already, but it is time to do my July reset. I've actually been working on my July reset for the last 2 weeks almost, but I wanted to go over what I've been working on and what I've been doing in that time, which doesn't really feel like a lot, but I think this is going to be a little bit of an ambitious reset for me because I am struggling right now. I'm having a hard time getting stuff done. I'm having a hard time being motivated. I'm having a hard time with self-esteem. I'm having a hard time with depression. I'm struggling with it being summer, and I don't usually do that. Usually for me, I get seasonal depression and it comes on in the fall and winter. It used to be like clockwork that in the winter I would get super depressed, but in the summer I would come out of that depression quickly and easily. But the last few years that has not been the case. So the last few years my depression has not gone away. As soon as spring and summer hit, it has stuck around, and I feel like this year I'm really struggling with even recognizing the change in the season. I mean, today it's super hot, so I feel very summery because I'm sweating already. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning. We put the AC in the window for the first time this year and turned it on last night because it was so hot in the house. So today feels like summer. Some of the reasons that I'm struggling mentally, I think, are because of my change of jobs. This is the first year in 20 years, maybe, that I haven't had a seasonal job, that I haven't had a job that ticks up in the summer to some degree. And this is the first year since we moved here 7 years ago that I haven't had a job that was very summer focused. So I think I don't have any markers right now to tell me that it is summer. Usually those markers are stress and anxiety to start the busy season at work. So it's nice not to have that stress and anxiety, but it's hard for me to be sedentary. It's hard for me to not have a signal for the change of season. It's hard for me to not feel like, oh, here's summer and now I get through summer and I get local summer and I feel happy. I'm struggling with that. We went to the beach for the first time the other day. It was the first time in many months that we've even set foot on the beach, let alone gone to the beach, which was super nice. We got in the water. The water was gorgeous. It was like bath water. It was so warm. I'm struggling with getting into a routine to do that more regularly so that I enjoy it. So right now, even the thought of that, we're thinking about going to the beach later today, and even the thought of that is stressful, in a way. Another reason that I'm struggling is that we recently had a animal incident. Our cats are fine, but that has kind of put us into a depressive state. I don't really want to talk about it, but I every morning feel sad about it. So it's not a uplifting time at the moment. I have felt very sedentary. I have felt very stiff and sore physically in my body, and my physical body is not feeling great to me right now. So that is something that I really need to make a change in my life about. And what a great time to work on all these things, to improve all these things. A monthly reset. A monthly reset is a great time to do all these things. Although it is already into the first week of July, starting at the end of June, I started working on some of the things. I've started being more conscious about exercising, whether that's doing a little bit of light exercising in the house, whether that's going to the beach and swimming a little bit, whether that's getting out and taking a walk and being more conscious of when I'm not doing those things. So that I want to work on throughout this reset, and I want to kind of touch base on fitness in general. The other thing that I wanted to work on was just acknowledging and accepting that feeling of being discouraged and down, maybe doing some work to clean and declutter my space. So this morning I did sweep my room. I am going to clean my desk. I am going to organize. I got these baskets the other day at a thrift store that I want to organize some of my paperwork for work in. So I'm going to work on that. The other thing that I wanted to do, which ties in with my physical body and also my mental state is I want to work on my capsule wardrobe. I usually do a capsule wardrobe that is seasonal. Usually it's just 2 seasons, like summer and winter, and I haven't been doing that recently, which is fine. I think that I've come to a place where I just swap a few things out when I want to, but I've been struggling with for the last 6 to 8 months was my style and feeling comfortable in my clothes. And really, I guess I've been struggling that throughout the whole pandemic in a lot of ways, because I'm just like not interested in wearing like tight or restrictive clothing right now. And a lot of the pants and jeans that I have, shorts that I have were like that. So I've been kind of switching over to a more comfortable style, and I've been regressing a little bit to a style that I used to wear when I was younger, which is like big oversized things, more androgynous things, more comfortable things. I've been enjoying that. Like, I think I almost need to regress to like proceed into the next step. So one of the things that I want to work on throughout this reset is looking at my wardrobe that I have, cleaning out my closet, trying to figure out what I'm going to wear for the summer and what I'm comfortable in. I have no shorts that fit me. I have very few pants that fit me anymore because I have gained quite a bit of weight. I have been trying to find new shorts. Something that's going to help me feel better about summer is to find a pair of flip-flops, because I hate wearing shoes in the summer, and sometimes you have to wear shoes to places, so I would love to find a pair of flip-flops so I don't have to wear my sneakers. For this reset, those are like the main things that I want to work on. I want to talk about fitness, and I want to talk about capsule wardrobe, and I want to talk about cleaning and refreshing and trying to work through being kind of depressed and discouraged if that's possible. Obviously, it's not going to change over this one video, over these few days, but it might help me to move on throughout the month and in subsequent months. So let me know how your start of summer's been going, and let me know what you've been doing to feel refreshed and reset. I would love to hear if you have suggestions for me or things that you do for yourself that help, and we'll just get on with this reset.
Ballet seems so full of
To tackle my capsule wardrobe and pare down everything, I started going through my closet. My closet's in the hallway, so there's a little bit of an awkward shot. I started going through my shorts, pants. I have so many things that I've been keeping since like basically last fall, the last time that I went through my capsule wardrobe, that didn't need to be in here. And I have been thrifting things because I haven't had very many pants or shorts. So a lot of these pants are newly thrifted, but I don't need to wear them now. They're more like fall things. This is a bathing suit that I do like to wear, but it's getting kind of old and crunchy. More pants. This is a shirt I thought I lost. That is something that happens in the closet because it's so small. Things get moved around, they get shoved in there, and I can't find them. That is a tank top that I recently found in a box of clothes that my mother gave me from her house. More pants. I have gained so much weight that none of my old pants fit me, so I have been thrifting pants when I go thrifting. I did a whole winter thrift, and then I did some summer thrift too. Some of these are staying, some of them are going. Those engineer pants are one of my favorites. This is a pair that I totally forgot about. I'm gonna wear those. This is another vintage bathing suit that I thrifted a few years ago. I love it. It's so stunning. It's so beautiful. It looks so good on, but I never wear it. I do keep a lot of vintage stuff in my closet, along with things like this, which are some drawings that my friend Noah made for me. I have a bunch of tank tops. I wear those all the time. I don't wear bras, so a lot of times I just wear a tank top under clothes. This is a sweatshirt that I love, and I'm definitely gonna keep. And here I'm actually getting into like the meat of the closet. So this is a sweater. It's a good one to just like throw over things. I'll be keeping that in my closet. 2 t-shirts that I've been wearing a lot. A new hoodie that I got while I was in Ohio. A few more t-shirts that I love, my Literally Dead and other Books and Lala merch. This is another crop sweatshirt that I got recently. I like it, but since I have the other sweatshirt that I showed you earlier, I'm not going to keep it. This one was my first like unsure. This is a cropped button down that I like. Another sweatshirt that I love, but I'm not going to keep. Irving that I love. I am keeping him. A long sleeve shirt because you never know. This is my Literally Dead book club sweatshirt. I'm going to keep that one out. Another gray sweatshirt looks exactly the same, even though I love it. I'm going to put that one away. A gray sweater that went in the maybe pile. This is a crop top that I wear just like around the house. A couple of t-shirts that I like to wear, but don't wear that often because they get pushed to the back of my closet. Here's a red t-shirt I'm not going to wear. I'm going to put that back in the basement. This blue shirt I've actually been wearing quite a bit, but I'm going to put that one back in the basement too. This is a very odd sweater, but this is another one that I just like love to throw on while I'm in the house if I need to. Super soft, comfy sweatshirt, but I'm not going to wear that right away. This is my all-time favorite sweater, but I'm not going to wear that until fall. This is a crop top I've never worn, but I want to, but it's definitely fall style, so I'm going to put that downstairs. This is a onesie I've never worn. I'm going to leave that out and try to wear it. That is my father-in-law's vintage sweater that I wear all the time. And then I have a bunch of other vintage stuff in the back of my closet or things for special occasions. So I have some velvet items that I'll wear on special occasions. And then we get into some summer dresses, which I haven't been wearing at all. I'm going to put that long sleeve burnout dress in the basement till fall. I love this dress. I love the ripped kind of back look. These are 3 onesies that I love wearing. That one's sweatshirt material, but I do wear it, so I'm going to leave that out. I haven't been wearing any of these though because they're all piled together. There's a star one that I love, and then this linen-like one I'm going to put in the basement along with my other favorite sweater of all time. I got out this gorgeous muumuu that I thrifted recently last year, but I haven't worn it, so I'm going to put that downstairs. This long dress is actually kind of sheer and summery, so I'm going to leave that out. And then this dress I thrifted that I haven't worn, I'm going to leave out. This tank top I've never worn, I'm going to leave out. This tank top can probably get thrown away. And then the rest I'm just going to put with my other tanks. This is a vintage sweater vest. I love to wear this pattern shirt with this star jumper. Some tops, some vintage tops or tops that I like to keep out but don't really belong in my full wardrobe. Random stuff in the closet, of course. So now it's looking pretty clean. I'm going to put all my pants back. I'm going to go through them one last time, move some things to the other pile. Oh, that's a shirt on the ground going away. Here's some leggings, leave those out. There's Irving again. Now we tackle the bottom of the closet. More pictures, tons of shoes, more clothes that now need to get washed, and I'm just kicking all the shoes and stuff out of the closet. I haven't gone through these shoes in a long time, and that's a job for another day. Marty is helping me. I just want to get the bottom of the closet clean. So here's that huge pile of shoes. Here's the bottom of my closet. I still have to mop in there and clean it out, but at least you can see the floor, so that's a huge improvement. My pants, look at all those extra hangers. And that's all my clothes. I do have about 10 to 20 items that are still like in the wash that I need to go through, but I think that's a good change. And here is the huge pile of things that are going to go into the basement eventually, on top of a larger pile of things that also need to go into the basement. Don't mind that cat box. Flounder can't go in there without kicking litter everywhere. So it's almost a month since I first started this reset. I started at the end of June. I started filming kind of early in July. It's now the end of July, and I've been working on it. I think that this reset was intended to be a wardrobe reset, a environment reset, just for reset's sake. But what it ended up doing, and especially watching back my earlier footage, is it really made me think about how much I was in a depression and how much I was struggling with just getting things done, just doing normal everyday things, just feeling comfortable. And I think that this month in between that I've been working on it has really helped me. One of the things that I've been struggling with is my being comfortable in my body, wanting to eat better, wanting to lose weight, wanting to exercise more, and so that's something this month that I've been working on. I have definitely not done exercises every day. I've definitely not done stretches every day, but I've been doing them more often, which is awesome. And I've also been supplementing that with trying to walk more and just trying to be more active in general. Also trying to stay away from screens a little bit more, which has definitely helped. I think that sedentary environment is very depressing to me. I think the idea of just sitting around, even if it's doing something I love, like watching BookTube, is really hard on me. So I've been trying to watch BookTube when I did my stretches, or watch less BookTube so that I could do something else, or read more. Like, to me, being sedentary and reading are two different things. Reading is fine, but just sitting around watching a screen is depressing. I've been working on that. I've also been working on my capsule wardrobe. I went through all my clothes in my closet and tried to really pare down all the things that I wasn't gonna wear. My pants were a mess, so I cleaned that out, and you'll see I have a huge pile of things that are going to go down in the basement. Now, my next step for that is that I need to get a plastic container, either to free one up from around here or to buy a new bin and put all that stuff downstairs. While I was away in Ohio, my husband cleaned a lot of the house, and I didn't really realize how much I needed that as well. So since I've gotten back, I've worked on cleaning stuff, I've worked on keeping things clean, and that has been really helpful for me too. I still need to clean the library and my desk, which is just something that I need to clean like every other day because it just gets messy really, really fast. But having a space that is more manageable has helped with me struggling with feeling overwhelmed. Having my clothes be more manageable and having the things that I just want to wear, just grab them and wear them, that has also helped my mental health. I also think talking about everything has helped as well. Like I said, watching this video back was really eye-opening. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm not a person who talks about like my feelings very much, and I have been struggling with my depression not going away in the summers, feeling depressed and overwhelmed by change and by clutter and things like that. So I think like talking about it here really helped me assess what I needed to do and adjust what I was doing. So between getting my clothes organized in order and be less overwhelming, cleaning my space and feeling better about that, trying to exercise and stretch and walk more to move my body more, and talking about it, I feel a lot better. So I think this was a good mental reset, even though that wasn't what I intended when I started this video. So let me know what you do to mentally reset, what you do when you're feeling overwhelmed. Let me know if you share similar feelings to me. Thanks so much for being a sounding board for me. Thanks so much for following my journey. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.